Good afternoon or good evening when this video reaches you from Yami BTV. Firstly, pleased to report it's been a great week for recovery purposes. It's no good messaging me or phoning me. I will not be going out tonight or tomorrow like last weekend. I am preparing for the up and coming interviews next week and keeping myself safe, or I'm sure you all understand that. So no disrespects if I touch off. If you phone me and I press it straight off, I'm out of action. I'm not involved. I'm just getting my head down and getting the days done. I might go away for 2 days, right, through this weekend. If not, tonight I might still go live. But the purpose of this video, because you're all messaging me, thank you, Elio, amongst many others, highlighting what gangland crime culture is like now compared back to then. And also, I asked you the question, what would you do if you was this guy? Now, in the description, I've put a link so that you can watch the video. Many of you might have seen it already. It's been out a few hours, right? But I'm just giving my take on it, and it is really, really funny in hindsight, but not that funny. Now, what's taken place is there's 2, 3, I don't know, maybe 4 young youth. They must be over their 20s, right, with all their jewelry on and that kind of stuff. They're in a taxi driven by a foreign man whose English is all right, but not the best. You can see he wasn't born in England, right? Not that it really matters. I'll get to the point in a minute. Now, there are some kind of street jargons and street talk and kind of innuendos and lingo going on between those boys in the cab. They get out of the cab, and all of a sudden, one man comes running back to the cab and gets in the back and asks the cab driver, can you please drive, right? Now, there's been times along the years when I've wanted everybody, where some of us then and me have been in danger and we want to get out of there as fast as possible. Sometimes it works really well and it zooms off and you get away. I'm talking about when I was involved in that life, stealing money, etc. And it works out that the cabman is on point and drives off straight away. Now, the cabman seems a little bit apprehensive, right? But the only thing is that the guy who was originally in the cab, who's now run back to the taxi, has been assaulted, right? So he gets in the back of the cab, there's bits of glass going, and they're still trying to get him. And he has been bored up, in his own words, meaning stabbed up, right? How severely? I haven't really got to the bottom of that bit yet. Now, he's begging the cabman, can you drive off, drive faster, etc., etc. The cabman is worried about his car getting smashed up. It's his livelihood. It's his whole life. He's got to pay bills. He's probably got a family to look after, right? So it's really funny in that aspect. Now, what happens next is he pulls out all the money and he says, loads of money, to be honest. The cabman soon started to drive faster then. Because he knows all the damage and everything is going to be sorted, right? But what's alarming, not really alarming, to be honest, what would you do if you was him, really, the young kid, right? You lot probably have a go at me for this bit. I'm not saying nothing, but instead of going to the hospital where he's been injured, he's asking for the police station. Drop me at the police station. Why? Because the taxi is still being tailed by those that want to finish him off, right? Because obviously they haven't done the best job of trying to get rid of him. Appalling, really. And he's thinking the safest place for me, because I was thinking at first, why didn't he just tell the taxi to go to the hospital? Because he's got wounds and all that. He's asking for the police station because he knows if the cab goes to the hospital, then those tailing behind are not really going to be too scared of carrying on tailing you and jumping out and finishing you off, right? So he asked for the police station as a deterrent, I say, so that he can get to live a little bit longer, and they're not going to jump out on him whilst he's, when the cab pulls up outside the police station. If anything, they're going to do a U-turn and F off. That's what I think. unless you lot got more information. But it made me laugh because they got all the that life. Do you see what it brings? It's really, really not the kind of world. Look. The reality is what I'm saying is, what would you do if you was in hospital, police station first? Which way round would you have done it? So it'd be interesting to hear your thoughts on that. But that's all I'm talking. Unless you lot got more information to me, the aftermath and all that, send it to me and I will do a follow-up.